Hey, what's up, coin fam? Do you have an old coin jar sitting around somewhere? Well, it's time to get it out and see if you have any coins worth money. In this video, we're going all out on the 1957 wheat cent. We'll talk about mintage, errors and varieties, and what kind of prices you can expect to see on these coins. We'll also talk about some of the most valuable 1957 pennies and show you why they sold for so much. Struck by the United States Mint, the 1957 wheat penny features the iconic Lincoln obverse and the wheat ears reverse, symbolizing prosperity and abundance. But what makes the 1957 edition stand out among collectors? Over 1.3 billion of these coins were minted between the Denver and Philadelphia mints. Philadelphia minted over 2.5 million business strike coins. Denver minted a little over 1 billion coins, and the remainder of the coins were proof coins minted in Philadelphia. All of the Philadelphia minted coins don't have a mint mark, including the proof coins. The 1957 wheat penny is made of 95% copper along with 5% tin and zinc. They should weigh in at about 3.11 grams. Regular strike 1957 wheat pennies start picking up some value when they reach about mint state 60. A mint state 60 penny looks something like this penny right here. In higher mint state grades, your 1957 penny could be worth $20,000 if it's mint state 67 or higher. You probably won't find one of those in loose change. Here's a 1957D wheat cent that sold recently at Heritage Auctions. It graded mint state 67 red and sold for $276 in January 2024. 1957 proof strike pennies also start picking up value at about mint state 60, and they can reach a value of over $32,000 at proof 68 if you have a decam or deep cameo appearance. You'll get far less at mint state 68 with a cameo designation, and even less without it. Here's the difference between a regular proof cameo designation and a deep cameo designation. Here's a 1957 proof 68 red with a cameo designation. This penny sold at auction in January 2024 for $192. Don't you hate it when the plastic gets scratched up like that? Now let's talk about errors and varieties. Some of the known errors and varieties for this year include die chips, cuds, RPMs or repunched mint marks, and doubled dies. A lot of die chips on the 57 wheat cent are found on the word Liberty, like the famous buy coin, or on the numbers in the date. When a die chip affects the edge of a coin, it's called a cud. Here's an example of one of those. These types of errors can be fun to search for and find, but they generally aren't worth much money at all. Unless you have an extreme example of one of these errors, you might get lucky though and be able to sell it for a few dollars on eBay. Can you find the repunch mint mark on this 1957 Philadelphia minted wheat cent? Well, don't waste too much time looking for it because these Philadelphia minted pennies don't have mint marks. Here's an example of one that does though. This one graded mint state 65 red. The picture isn't very good, but you can clearly see the outline of another D poking out from the top and left side of the prominent D. This one sold at auction for $80. And here's a 1957 penny minted in Denver. This coin graded mint state 66 red, and it's a double die. This picture is terrible, so you can't see the doubling. Here are some pictures from a great website called doubledie.com. There are 27 different varieties of double dies according to Wexler's site. This penny is variety 2. Here you can see signs of doubling on several letters of the word Liberty, as well as the date. And here are some other examples of doubling on in, God, and we. Don't forget those DDRs for the 1957 wheat cent as well. There are at least 6 varieties out there, but no pictures were available on the site. This DDO right here, it sold at auction for $87. Now let's take a look at some of the big dogs from 1957. Here's a beautiful 1957 proof 68 red deep cameo wheat cent. There's nothing at all wrong with this coin. Its value isn't derived from an error or a variety. It's solely because this penny is so sexy. This work of art sold at auction for $7,200. Here's a regular strike 1957 wheat cent. This coin was minted in Philadelphia. No errors, no variety, just one of the highest graded pennies for this year and mint mark. This penny graded mint state 67 plus, and it sold at auction for over $20,000. Thanks for watching this video and making it this far. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you're notified of new videos as soon as they're published. Thanks for watching.